There are three methods to solve this quadratic system of equations. It could be by graphing, by elimination, and substitution. We are not going to be using graphing yet, and you have to use elimination only if you truly cancel a variable from both equations. We could have from 0 to 4 solutions. The solutions are the points in which the parabolas intersect. In this case, we have no solution because they never touch, they never intersect. Here we have one solution because it just touched once. And here we have two solutions because the line passes completely through the parabola. We could have either 4 solutions because there could be 2 parabolas too. The quadratic system of equations is when we have 2 equations and one of them is quadratic or raised to the second power. Meaning we have 1 parabola and the other equation which could be linear or quadratic too. We could have from 1 to 4 intersections. In this case we have 2 intersections, meaning we have 2 solutions.
Now we're going to show you how to solve this equation by the elimination method. What you need to check first is your equation and see which term can be eliminated. In this case, you can eliminate the y term by multiplying it by a negative sign. Then you need to rewrite it in here. So, now that we have this equation, we can solve it by eliminating the y term. So, now that we eliminate this term, you rewrite your equation by the term power and go something like this. So, now that we have our equation, we move it to this side and look for some common factors. In this case, we have to look for a factor that gives you a 4, multiply it, and added or subtracted gives you 3. So these common factors are x plus 1 and x minus 4, which finally gives you the x answer, which is x equals minus 1 and x equals 4. So we change the signs. So to get our final answer, we need to substitute the x's that we have here into the linear equation. So it goes like this. And our final answer will be some coordinate minus 1, minus 4, and 4, 6. So this is our final answer.
Now we're going to use the method of substitution. First of all, we need to take a look at the 2 equations and see which one is better for us to solve for x. In this case, it's the linear equation, which is always easier. And then this equation, which is already solved, we need to substitute it into the first equation, and it's going to look like this. We substituted the x. And now we need to use the special products to answer this problem, and the answer will be this one. And now we only need to rewrite these 2 variables to the equation. Now we need to write in order the degrees of the equation that we previously made, and then we need to start factorizing the equation. In this case, first of all we factorize 2, and it's going to look like this. And now we need to factorize this trinomial equation, and we need to multiply a number that gives us 5 and add it up or subtract it give us 6. In this case is y plus 1 and y plus 5. And now the answer of this equation will be 1 and 5. That's going to be the answer of the y. And these 2 goes away. Now we need to substitute the y to the linear equation, which will be this one. And the answer will be 5 and 1. So the final answer for this problem will be 5, minus 1 and 1, minus 5. And that's it.
Now we are going to solve a real-life situation problem
using the quadratic system of equations.
A rocket is launched from the ground and follows a parabolic path represented by the equation y is equal to minus x squared plus 10x. At the same time, a flare is launched from a height of 10 feet and follows a straight path represented by the equation y is equal to minus x plus 10. Using the accompanying set of axes, graph the equations that represent the paths of the rocket and the flare, and find the coordinates of the point or points where the paths intersect.
So, to answer this problem, we first of all need to take a look to the equations. The first one is y is equal to minus x squared plus 10x, and y is equal to minus x plus 10. We are going to use the method of substitution. First, we need to solve for x. And this little equation, you need to substitute it into the first equation, and it's going to look like this. Then you need to use the special products to answer this equation, and this will be the result. Then you only need to add up or subtract the variables, and it's going to look like this. And then you need to factorize, and the answers will be y equals 0 and y equals 9.
So after we got our y results, we also need to solve for x, which led us to substitute into this equation our x's, leading to these two equations, and our x's will be x equals 10 and x equals 1. So our final answer will be 10, 0 and 1, 9.
Okay.
¿Qué tal está? A ver.
Hey guys.
Ah, sí, cierto. ¿Me estás grabando todavía?
Sí.
Hi, guy. So, no, so.
Yo no grabé desde ese ángulo.
We're going to do no. Okay. Now.
Ah! Now we are going to solve our riddles de turismo.
Cuando quieran.
Bueno, no cortos. Ok, va. Espera. Using, intuitive using.